Hi everybody. So today, hi everyone. Today I'm going to attempt to make apple crumble. Um, the thing is, I have seen a lot of videos of not a lot. I've seen one video of somebody make apple crumble, and I do that. So we have these apples. These apples have been in the house for like over a week. So this has been like here for long. Nobody's eaten it. So I'm gonna use my muscle memory, the memories I have of this person doing apple crumble to make this. Now, the time I watched that video was like a couple of weeks ago. So I'm like, I'm getting there. I think, but I know the good thing is I know the main ingredients, and then the ones that's gonna be like I can work with the other ones, you know. I take baking like cooking as well, so it's gonna be fine. Alright, so I am both on YouTube and on TikTok live today. So the main ingredients into making apple crumble is like apple, you need flour, you need sugar, sugar, and apples as well. And you can add like vanilla extract and whatsoever you want to add. So the video I saw, peel the skin, struggling with peeling my skin. As I said, these apple has been there for a while. So I'm just gonna peel the apples. And then I think the video added lemon, but I don't see why you want to add lemon. But I think it's to stop it from bruising. Hi everybody, I'm making apple crumble. These apples are juicy. So this apple has been there for a while. So some places are quite bruised. Oh hi, welcome. Hey yeah, making some apple crumble. Welcome to my life. I'm gonna try and get this done in. Hi yeah, welcome. Maybe it's this year. Yeah. So thanks for the heart. Mom just came in. I think she wants to come do something. Gosh. I'm struggling with peeling these apples. As you can tell, some of them are quite bruised, like this one, like quite bruised. So yeah, some of them are quite bruised. I think it's been like 3 weeks now since we bought these apples. Like it wasn't like a big bag. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna cut into them, so I'm gonna see how the inside looks like.
Abale ekupa.
I was gonna make tea.
Kabocha wata keseni bima. Any serious?
Which one?
If you're not going, you go dry any man on the way.
Alright.
Now the way, no. Check covers, no. In fact, table cover and before check covers, need more.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Guys, that was my mom. That's my mommy. That's my mommy. She's going to work, bless her. I have today off. Gosh. I'm struggling with this. What happened? Oh my god, I don't know what's happening, but I'm just gonna cancel it. I don't know what's going on. It's been oh, thanks for the hearts. It's been sorry. I'm both on YouTube. Hi, I'm both on YouTube and then I'm on TikTok. Hi, let me just introduce you guys. I'm always on YouTube live. And then today I was thinking to myself like, oh my god, I haven't been on TikTok live for a while, but I didn't want to go only on TikTok live. It's felt like I am, I am playing up on my YouTube, so I decided to do two today. Yeah, but we're making apple crumble. So we have the apples here, so we're peeling the skin off. Now I watched a video of how to make this a couple of weeks ago, and since I don't have any devices to check up on the recipe, oh thanks for the hearts, to check up on the recipes on to see if I'm correct, I want to train my memories to get the recipe right. And it's very simple. I feel like it's simple. When I looked at it, I was like, oh, this is so simple to make. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. It's gonna turn out good. It's like I'm not a very good baker. When it comes to baking, I'm not so great. But when it comes to like food, savory sort of thing, I'm excellent in it. This apple has been there longer than these apple. It's looking very suspicious. I don't know. I don't want to waste it, but then I don't want us to have like food poison or anything. Because once upon a time, many years ago, I caused diarrhea for the whole family because it wasn't my fault. I was making cookies and I didn't follow the recipe and I messed up and everybody had diarrhea. But that was years ago. I'm an adult now. I'm a grown woman. I'm sure I can make it right. Very questionable taste. I'm gonna leave these out. Hi yo. Hi Joseph. Oh no, Josephine. Sorry, not Joseph. Hi yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave that one out because questionable taste. I'm gonna put these here. So I was thinking of using my air fryer. I've not used my air fryer to bake before, so I'm thinking of doing that. Oh hiya. I'm like hi like because I got my two phones together. Yeah, nothing to. I'm gonna spit it out, but I'm gonna be a big girl and swallow it. When I was this afternoon when I was there, I was thinking to myself, these apple skin I'm about to like peel off, can I use it to make an infused, like something infused? I don't know, because it seems like such a waste to just peel it off and chuck it away. But nothing came into mind, so that's what we're doing. Nothing came into mind, so I don't know. I'm gonna be quite quick. Okay. Just cut this one. So the main ingredients I can remember from when I watched the video is flour. So plain flour. You know, I don't know if anyone that lives in London, right? There's this spot in South London. Can I say South London? Yeah. It's called, oh my god, it's called something. I have a picture of what it's called, right? And they sell the most delicious apple crumble. It's ridiculous. Last time I tried to get them to deliver here, but yeah, they said no, we were too far away. Oh well. Gosh. Can you tell that I'm struggling with this fruit? I don't want to waste it, but yeah, I don't want to like cut most of them off. And then we have no custard, so we have to go to Lidl this afternoon, and then we're going to buy custard to have with this. Okay, so that's from one apple. Jeez, it's a lot of waste. Anyways, hi. I'm like talking to myself. This is like what I'm always like, you know, talking to myself and stuff like that. Thanks for the likes. And I'm on YouTube. Sometimes I do get a few people on YouTube that I chat with, and like that's nice. But majority of the time, I'm just mumbling about some crazy stuff. Anybody going to Ghana this year? Anyone? Because I want to go. This is quite delicious. This is the waste one. I might have to put those in a bin. We have apple in our garden, but it's not edible. Apples in my garden is not edible, so we don't need it. But the birds do. Birds have so much fun with it. Gosh, this takes forever. I'm trying to be fast, but it's taking forever, and I feel like I have not, like, you know, I've not made any progress. It's like it's taking forever. You know, I wish I got those vegetable cutters. I could have cut these up quick. But anyways, I'm just gonna make do. This is the last apple. can need more apple, but because I'm experimenting, I'm just gonna leave as it is. So I'm gonna chop these babies up. I'm gonna dump these up in here. I kind of see why the person put in lime so they don't brown up. I see why. All right, so I feel like this is the perfect bowl to do this. So we're gonna chop and then put it in here. So I'm gonna bake in this bowl. Where's my knife? So yeah, let's do this. It's a nice cubey size. It's not perfectly peeled, but it's fine. It's not like I'm gonna make it for, you know, Top Chef or something like that. So we're just gonna keep chopping these. If you have a vegetable cutter, if you had a vegetable cutter, you'd be okay. But I don't have. Oop. Put that in there. I'm really hoping this turns out great. It will be a shame if it doesn't turn out good. Almost there. The apples are quite juicy actually. They're really nice. Almost there. We're making apple crumble. So I just peeled some apple. I'm gonna do the dry mixing very soon when I'm done with this. Now I'm not gonna use any measurement. So there's no measurement. Just gonna eyeball everything. I don't think this is a recipe that one should mess it up. Even though it's the first time I'm doing it, even though I saw the recipe a couple of weeks ago, it shouldn't be something to mess with. I hope so. These apples have been there for a while, very long time. Like this is the perfect, you know, perfect to have. Oh my god, I keep going. Hold on. Some of them are quite sweet, some of them are quite sour. whilst I'm cutting these up, I'm trying to think what's the best dish to cook this in. This bowl I brought here, I thought it would be the best to cook in, but it's not big enough. And I don't want apple syrups to go everywhere. Alright, so this is going to be the challenging bit. Alright, so I'm kind of formulating what I'm gonna do in my head. I have the apples ready. It's like water everywhere. Let's wipe that clean. Let me turn on my oven. Preheat this baby. I don't even know how long. Okay, I'm going to check how long this is supposed to cook for, because I told myself I don't want to check the seasoning, the recipe for this, because I want to, I want to remember weeks ago how the person on YouTube did it. Oh. But the last thing I want to do is overcook it. So what I will do is I'm gonna check how long. Oh, gosh, London's houses are so small. Gosh, I hate it. I do hate the houses here. It's just so tiny. If you go to Ghana, our homes are so big. Anyway, so got my bowl, plain flour. I said we're not measuring anything. So plain flour, and then the person use sugar. How many sugar? I don't know. I'm gonna cut a little bit. So I'm following the rules of baking. So you do all your dry ingredients together, and then you do your wet ingredients as well. So at least I'm following something. Is there a lot of sugar? No, it's fine. Fine. Sugar. Then we have cinnamon. So these are cinnamon. My mom gets the stick and then she powder it. You can see the powdering everywhere. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that on here. I'm gonna have a little bit on here as well. So I'm gonna do the wet ingredients here. I think the dry ingredients is enough. I'm gonna add a bit of salt. Okay, I'm gonna add a bit of salt so we can balance things up in terms of taste. Should be enough. Okay, and then all right. So wet ingredients: vanilla extract. And I'm gonna add a bit of sugar because I'm gonna sugar coat the apples. Should I add butter or oil? Should I oil or butter? I'm gonna add a bit of oil. And I don't think the recipe says oil. I'm not gonna add a lot. I'm gonna mix this together. So we're making an apple crumble without a recipe. No, I can't say without a recipe because I had seen a recipe a couple of days ago, but a couple of weeks ago. I'm gonna put a pinch of salt. Pinch of salt. This looks very suspicious. This is the flour. I don't need it. I'm gonna go ahead and put the apple and coat it up. I don't know, this does not feel right. I'm going to coat everything. Smells good. Oh, I forgot to add some cinnamon as well. Alright, let's coat that one up as well. Can I coat this? Yeah. Ooh, smoke in the door. Ooh, get back in there. I probably shouldn't be using this too. Ooh, it smells amazing. This is how it looks like. I feel like we're getting somewhere. So we coated it with sugar, a bit of cinnamon, vanilla, a pinch of salt. Then let's deal with this one. So mix everything together. I'm so sure that it should be, there's something I need to add to this to make it stick together. I'm gonna put butter. Oh my goodness, where is butter? I'm gonna melt some butter and I'm going to put it with it. I can't find my butter. Where's the butter? Okay, I'm gonna use this butter. I don't like using this butter, but I'm gonna use this butter. And then what I would do, I'm gonna melt these butter up. Melt this one up a bit more butter. Alright, so I'm gonna melt the butter, and this is like, I don't think I'm gonna do this again. I'm not going to ever try this again. I will use a recipe from there because my brains is fire. It's on fire. We have some oats. I wonder if I can add some oats. So basically we're making apple crumble. Oats is good, isn't it? So I'm gonna add some oats. I mean, it's a dry ingredients. Should be fine. So whilst we wait for the butter to melt, mix this together. And then I'm gonna put the butter in there and I'm gonna rub it all in. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a baking tray or something. Ooh, I wanted just to make, oh, the butter is boiling up. I'm gonna add another butter so it can cool down. Ooh, the butter smells really good. Now I need to find a baking tray. I have this one, but it's too small. This one, I feel like it's too big, but yeah, I'm gonna go with this one because I'm feel like this has cooled down a little bit. Or maybe not. Should have paid attention to it. But I didn't. I'm gonna use my hands because that's just no point. Okay, so I don't want it wet. I just want it like fluffy. I think. Something I want to do. It's a bit too dry. Add a little bit of because it's apple crumble, right? It's not like apple pie. So it needs to be crumbled. I'm gonna go ahead and add the other apple butter. So I feel like it's my camera. All right. Okay, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so we have our finished crumble topping for our apple, which it's soaked in some sugar, vanilla, and some cinnamon. And then here we have plain flour, we have some butter. I added some oat to it, and I added some cinnamon powder, and I added some salt. Not a lot, a little bit of salt to balance things up. I don't know. In my head, it felt right, so I don't know. Where it? Anyway, so we have this here. We're gonna put this. We're gonna. This is just. It's gonna base the bottom. Just gonna base the bottom. Oh my god. I'm a bit nervous. Wait, should I have put something below? Like, you know, so it doesn't stick. Come on, what should I do? Yeah, I'm gonna put something below. I'm gonna take this out. Oh my god, I'm making such a mess. This is why baking is not for me. I hardly bake, you know, hardly do it. It's not for me. But anyways, see how it goes. This below. I'm gonna put this below. Some oil. This baby here and stick. You hear me? Stick. See? A little bit tricky. You put oil on the base so the pepper can stick. I might not know how to bake 100%. I know a few tricks. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and pour this. Thank you. And I'm gonna pat it up. Then I'm gonna take my apple mixture. So this is how it's looking. I'm gonna go ahead and pour it. babies. Let's go in there. I'm gonna spread it. Just spread that. And I'm gonna dump this on top. This is gonna be good. So I'm gonna just spread it on top. It's a shame we cannot see the layers, but I feel like it's gonna be good. So I just press it down and then I just roughed up the top. Then I'm gonna melt some more butter. I'm just gonna put it on top, you know. I'm gonna wash my hands first. It's been raining off and on here, like it's just ridiculous. Then the sun comes out, then it rains again. I wanted to sit outside for a bit and have a bit of like coffee, but I can't predict this weather. I don't know what's happening to it. But anyways, I'm gonna do this for like 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Where's my... Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. Ooh, very good. I managed to cut. Oh. Breathe in, breathe out. This works because I'm going through a lot to make it come to pop. So it doesn't work and I'm going through all this trouble. I'm going to be vexed. Okay, I was going to do something. No, this one. Alright, so I'm going to just put the batter on top. If it works. I don't know why I did that, but I feel like I shouldn't have done that. No, this is fine. So this is on, it's too high. This is on 220. I'm going to put it on 200. I'm going to set a timer for 20 minutes. And then we'll see how it goes. You just... How it looks. It doesn't look great. I don't want to show it to you guys. It doesn't look great, but it will. Okay, let me show you. Yeah, it looks so terrible. It looks so terrible. Anyways, it's fine. It's fine. No first time for everything. Put this down. I'm gonna set a timer. You go in. I've got to play this mess. So it's going to go in for 20 minutes. Maybe is that too long? It's going to go in for 20 minutes. Maybe, you know. Going to go in for 20 minutes and then I'm going to tidy up. I've got the dishes to wash. Put the baking stuffs away. I hope it turns out great, or if not great, okay. You know, it turns out okay, like okay, edible. No one's gonna get sick eating it. Kind of okay I want. Oh, thanks for following me. Oh my god. Thanks for following me. I'm making apple crumble from scratch, and I've said it so many times, but I saw the recipe a couple of weeks ago because there's this place in South London that does um, homemade apple crumble. They make bagels from scratch. They make a lot of things from scratch. I'm gonna tidy up this one, right? The issue is they are far away. They're very long, very far. They're far away, and it's not expensive at all. But I think about £5 something for their apple crumble, and it's so good. Like it's so good, and because they are far away, and um, the only time I can go there is if my brother drives us there, and it's like, yeah, it's just far. Hi, thanks for the weekend. So, I don't get to have apple crumble as much. And one time I went to Lidl and I saw they sell apple crumble. Like it's like it's in Lidl. If you go to the pastry side of things, they sell apple crumble there. Anyways, so I brought it home, but it's not the same. You can tell which one is homemade and which one is just factory made. Anyway, so it's been my mission to make this from scratch from home. I just hadn't had the time to do that. And then today I was like, wait, I have these apples at home for a very long time. We hardly eat them. I buy them and they hardly eat them. Even including myself because I hardly eat them. And it looks like it's gonna go off or like it's gonna like spoil. I don't know how to put it, but yeah, I thought I'd take it and make it, into good use by making apple crumble from home. And so a couple of weeks ago, I saw the recipe on YouTube because I also go on YouTube Live. Like I'm mostly active on YouTube all the time on YouTube. Hi, my YouTube families. They're like literally here because I've got two cameras. Um, and so I wanted to go on TikTok Live because I haven't been here for a while, and I was so nervous. I don't know. I was so nervous before, but now I'm not so much. It's like I have the support of YouTube, my YouTube family here, so I'm like, okay, I've got my YouTube to back me up, and I do this all the time, so why be nervous? So yeah, whilst waiting for the apple crumble to like get ready and stuff like that, I'm thinking of making something with pork, right? I want to do something with pork. Now this is not unplanned, but I'll tell you this. Every time I'm in the kitchen doing something comes in mind, an idea comes in mind, and I always want to cook or make something. Whatsoever. So I always spend like hours here in the kitchen, which is ridiculous. But if I'm not in the kitchen, I'm literally on TikTok shorts, or it's scrolling up and down, looking up all these sort of things. Anyways, so I'm gonna do something. I'm just putting things in my microwave. So we had some pork in the fridge. Sorry, we had some pork in the fridge. My mom took it out a couple of days, and she said to do something with it. The thing is, my mom does not eat pork, so whenever I make anything pork, it's very hard because I want her to feel inclusive and whatnot. But yeah, but I don't think she'll be able to have this. So I'm gonna make a sauce with pork. So let's do that. Oh, I need to set a timer. Okay, I need to set a timer. What time is it now? It's 3. It's 3.